I've already done my texture paste on the background. It's translucent, and I think it's going to create a really neat effect to for this background. It's hard to see, and I apologize, but it's there in a skinny, skinnier kind of design, following a sketch that I did in a layout on a scrap lift from a few days ago, earlier. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors of kind of green over here. And I've got either the oxide ink pad or sprays. And I'm going to try really hard on this small background to do an ombre effect. I've tried to put them in order from light to dark as best as possible. I'm going to use some packaging, and if I need to, I'm going to use my brush and some water to smush it around, because I expect that this translucent texture paste is going to act as a resist. So it's going to be white, and then the background paper will soak up the ink. And then the photo that I have is just of me right here. It's going to go like this. And I have an idea for a title, and then I'm going to pull some strips of words to put underneath there for some journaling and add some other things. So here we go. And we'll just see how it goes.
Why you keeping me waiting?
Alrighty, so I have finished my background, and oh my goodness, do I love this background. It is so cool. Yes, I had to be very careful because I was doing a lot of colors in a very small space. But when the texture paste acts as a resist, which means that, of course, it's protecting the paper in the background, so you won't see it right there. Only the ink only goes to the paper part where there's paper. But when I was applying the texture paste, I knew that was going to happen. So I used my palette knife to kind of scrape it. And I wanted to do that so that it would leave a few spots where the ink would soak into the paper, because there's a little bit of paper showing there where the resist was scraped away. So, or texture paste. So, yes, I love this. I love it on the 6x8. I think it would be even more awesome on 12x12 because you could play, you'd have a lot more space to have a lot more ink. But I love how it came out anyway. It looks really good. And I love the effect of the different colors going in a ombre, or, yeah, from light to dark. Now, the photo I chose does have green, and I chose to do a pink background to matte because red is a contrast color to green on the color wheel. So it would, well, it's kind of contrast. Yeah, it's opposite of blue, so it's going to contrast green. So the two colors kind of, it helped it pop. I tried putting some blue behind it. It didn't really do what I wanted it to. So this is the way that I want it to look. Now, I'm going to use a little piece of tape here to hold this down. Just a little piece of washi. And then also my background of I used a piece of watercolor paper in the background to kind of, as a way to use up some of that ink when I was smushing, as you probably saw. And so I don't like to waste stuff. So even a little tiny bit of ink, I don't want to waste it. So this is going to be my title. Super duper. And then it's going to go right here. So I guess I should probably go ahead and stick this down. I'm going to use some foam to stick it down. Texture paste is something I just absolutely love using, and I just don't use it enough. I play with it. The fun part with the translucent is that it allows whatever's behind it to show through. So if the paper wasn't white, if it was pattern or something, you'd be able to see that pattern coming through also. But there's no pattern on my paper, and I did that on purpose. So, all right, so this photo is going to be popped up right like this. Can't put anything going. Perfect. Now here's my title. Let's see if we need to pop the title up a little bit too.